let's be super nice to the awesome MrNazaire.
You don't mean that.
Of course.
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good too, thanks. You know, I was wondering if anyone would actually be like, okay, but how are you doing, MrNazaire? I don't know if I'd be creeped out by that or whatever. So I'm glad that Miss Erica actually pronounced my name right, MrNazaire. MrNazaire. There's 7 letters, like 2 syllables, but it gets butchered often, many times throughout my life. Normally I get Nazaire, that's a common one, Nazaire. But I have a true story, don't mean to offend anyone tonight, but it was an older lady who just butchered my name entirely, and she just said, can I just call you N-word? and she was an older lady, so I kind of like gave her the benefit of the doubt she's old. And I'm like, nah, she's an older lady. This bitch knows what she's doing. Alright, first and foremost, I didn't want to give an introduction. I'm from New Jersey. Anyone from New Jersey in the house?
Yes!
They're my family, they don't count. Basically, I'm from New Jersey, and it's not a very popular state, especially since New York is right there. Big shout out to over, exactly, rude. But you got people like Bronx, you know, Brooklyn, Manhattan. You got New Jersey like, hey, New Jersey pride. That's all we can really say. It's pretty pathetic. But even though I'm from New Jersey, I wanted to do something that's pretty universal, whether you're from New Jersey, Hawaii, California. Comedy. It's pretty universal, everyone can kind of relate to. So I wanted to kick out my first joke with something we can all relate to, which is money. Namely, I'm broke. There's no punchline there. I'm broke as like this outfit right here, I fought a hobo for and lost. Like he just gave it to me out of pity. It was pretty pathetic. But yeah, I just want to, now that I actually point out that I do have some family and friends here. Who do I actually know here? Want to make some noise? Okay, they all came to see me fail. Don't get this like, hey, you're doing comedy, right? Funny guy? I'll be there. I'll be there, you know, see how it's going. Now I want to take the opportunity to actually do this because my family, who's from New Jersey, actually flew out here to see me fail. And since I'm actually on vacation, I wanted to actually do this comedy thing. I always talked about it and make it happen. Now, this is the first vacation I've had in a long time. 2 weeks, it's not a lot, but I haven't had a vacation in a while, so it kind of messed me up in the head. I'm kind of like sadistic with it. Like I'll wake up, morning routine, get ready, happy, shower and stuff. That's not shower by the way, just wash my legs. I shower and stuff. I get to work, uniform and everything, and as soon as someone comes up to me, they're like, hey, can I help you? Nah, bitch, I'm on vacation. Yeah, I kind of break down. That actually happened. But basically, one of these days, it happened like 3 days in a row, but one of these days, I went back home and I saw like my neighbor in my driveway, which I thought was odd, but that's whatever. So I see the neighbor and I'm like, hey, what are you doing in the driveway? That's where my car belongs. But she's like, oh, my name is Karen. I'm like, you're still in my driveway. But she introduced herself, she was talking a lot, but the weird thing she did, instead of inviting me to her house, she wanted to go into mine. Wonder why. But she went to my house, and don't you hate when you like show someone your phone or your car, instead of like looking at it, inspect it? Like I came in, I turned around, this bitch pulled out like a clipboard, like looking at stuff, knocking on stuff. This is a nice house you got here. I'm like, I'm showing you the house. Why are you evaluating stuff? And at one point she's looking around, she's marking stuff down, Karen, whatever her name is, and she sees this like collection of shot glasses. I collect shot glasses from all over. And then she looks at me, she's like, what's this? I'm like, shot glasses, you put shots in there. There's like 6 of them. But she's like looking at me funny, I'm like, why do I have to be penalized for having a shot glass collection? You look like an alcoholic, it's not fair, it's crazy. That was a joke, by the way. But, I just want to see where this comedy stuff goes. I remember as far back as like kindergarten, when the teacher was like, hey, what do you guys want to do when you grow up? Because at kindergarten, you know that stuff. I'm like 4 years old, what do I want to be? Thanks. But we had going around the class, and this one teacher's like, oh, what about you? And this kid raised her hand like, I want to be an astronaut. That's a good choice, he rocks from space. Good choice. Good choice. How about you? I want to be a fireman. Good choices today. Good choices. How about you, MrNazaire? Whatever you want. What do you want to do when you grow up? And I said, I want to make people happy. It was a very broad choice. I just want to make people happy, make them laugh. She didn't like that answer. There was a parent-teacher conference. They grabbed my parents, Miss Cannon, by the way, I hate her. She's like, so we have students with ambitions and goals, and your son wants to make people happy. Where did we go wrong? Someone messed that up. But yeah, I want to see where this goes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be a dad soon. It's a true story. Thank you. My old lady in the back over there looking scared. As a matter of fact, we had a parenting class there and I canceled it, which should really say my goals as a father so far. I did it for y'all, so boo yourself. But we kind of bounced around the possibility of me maybe being a stay-at-home mom. Mom, I said it. Because there's no way I could be a stay-at-home dad, like shopping with the women and stuff, and, cooking, having respect for myself. Yeah, I can't do that. It's different. It's difficult. How to please your man, I can't participate in that activity. But we'll see where it goes. Unfortunately, I'm sure most of you, even if you don't do comedy, you're aware of George Carlin. He said you gotta have a notebook and write everything down. Unfortunately, that's been like right there in my desk the whole time, every day. Perfect. Notebook. I see you. Notebook. Hey, I see you too. Good. Perfect. The one day I need it's like disappeared. Damn. So I wanted to close this off by giving a couple of shout outs where they're due. First shout out, first and foremost, shout out to me. Let me be great. Thank you. Just for kind of taking this leap of faith, because a lot of people talk about what they want to do, but actually getting everyone here together, family, friends, and other, was pretty much a task, so I'm glad I did that. Shout out to this shirt that I took from the hobo, to the family and friends, of course, and to me again, why not? Another shout out to me. So, hope you guys had fun. This was my first time. I don't know how well I did, but hopefully I did well enough. Hope you did good. I think I did good. You guys be safe, have a good one. Thanks.
Let's give another hand for MrNazaire. This is the first of a great many more awesome sets, and that's what I think.